We're supposed to be getting a cool wave of Arctic air, and it's December the 10th, Eric's birthday. And right over there by the Impatiens to the right, I don't know if you can see them or not, are Heather's red bell peppers that she planted from seed. They're right about back in there. I don't know if you can see them. So it's December the 10th, and here are our beautiful plants. There's our magnolia tree, and our poor banana tree is going to die. He has to have really hot weather to live in. See this ugly thing hanging down right there, that purple thing? That starts way at the top of the tree and just gets longer and longer and longer during the summer like a pendulum. And the bananas we've cut from there and eaten have not been very sweet, but they've been bananas. Merry Christmas. This is a mugshot of prisoner 1950. Front view. He's wanted for ignoring a burglar. Sachet, turn around. Turn around, Sachet. Turn around. Turn around. Not that far around, you beastly animal. Inefficient burglar alarm. Okay, Julie, I'm back. And I'm going to take the house as I walk through it to see if you can pick up on some of Grandma Dale's things that were added to the house. This is probably going to make you sick as I walk. So I'll try to go steady. Turn the light on here. I'm taping, sweetheart. I'm taping. Okay.
Let me see.
This is Grandma Dale's picture of Saint Cecilia. And it's in oil, and I haven't got it dated. I don't know who painted it. I can't authenticate it yet. And part of Grandma's 14 leaded glass decanters, and of course they're not filled with wine or booze as they were at her home. And Grandma Dale's dining room set. And the chairs are in very bad shape, and we need to cover those. We will do that all in good time. And then over here is, I'm gonna walk over here a little bit so I can get this picture close up, straight on sort of thing. Is one of the cow pictures. One of the beautiful oils. Dale's. She never had a light on them. She had them in dark. Her house was always dark. You could never see how these looked because they were never lit. And part of her silver service. The others in the drawers. Heather, you can move, darling.
No.
I want to see if I can get in on this for Julian. Remember these?
Can I tape some too?
In just a moment. These brass candle holders. I can't get a date on those, and a mark on the bottom. It's not authenticated for any time period yet at all. Can't get anything on them. Oh, there's nothing there that's new. And this is a really pretty buffet, you know that. You know that. Okay, Heather wants me to show you the Santa Claus that we made in Relief Society.
Yeah, I made the doll.
Why don't you move the candles away? No, just move the candles. Well, okay. Set it down so we can focus in on it.
And I made the little doll.
Heather put the doll together. Listen, let me tell you this. This was so complicated that about 10 hours into making this 30-hour project, my personality changed, my voice lowered. No, I didn't need an exorcism, but it was close to. This was not an easy project. Very difficult to
I
make.
like this little key.
Very
so
difficult.
if it ever falls out, I'm going to ask if I can have it.
See if you can balance it back up on the table, okay? And we'll walk down the hall.
Oh, Julie, look at these.
cinnamon sticks.
Cinnamon sticks.
I don't know if you can see it yet or not.
You have these in your bag?
Grandma Dale's bar, of course, her bar table with the top on it, had a terrible stain on the front of it, Julian, had a terrible stain on the front of it. It came off with toothpaste. It was just a little watermark. And all the years, Doug thought it was a permanent stain. Yes, what are you going to show?
I can't balance this.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. Oh yeah, I don't know if she'll remember that or not. I don't know. That's called Millefiori. Millefiori means many flowers. And the horse, it's actually a unicorn. And the bottle on it. Okay, now we're going to walk down the hall. There isn't anything in there that is new. Anything in this cabinet is not new. You have seen these. Heather, darling, please be careful. Nothing in that cabinet, as I said, is new. We just moved it into the dining room. And so you saw how the dining room looked the way we did it with the... Okay, nothing's different for you there. This is one of Grandma's Petit Point chairs. Beautiful chair. The tapestry on it's worn and dirty. I don't know how to clean it up any better than we've done, but so that's just kind of on a hold for right now too. Remember this chair, because there's a matching one in my bedroom. When we get there, you'll be able to see what I mean when they go together. Okay, here we go.
Julie.
What?
There's also a dimmer. See?
Oh yeah, Dad added a dimmer switch, which Heather thinks is just the cat's meow. Okay, here we go down the hall here. Oh man. Okay. In here, what is new is, of course, we put the piano at the end of the hall. You see, as you walk into the room, you see the piano and her oil over the piano. And Heather, would you move out of the way for just a minute, darling? She has the oil on the piano, over the piano. She had no lights on that oil, if you can remember. The Sev clock and urn, they're Sev. They were made in early 1800s. The Sev plate, S-E-V-R-E-S, is from France, and it's also made in the early 1800s. Sugar, can you get out of the way for a minute so I can show Julian where we are? They're making her too dizzy. Go that way. And there's the marble. Sugar, Julie? Or Sugar, Kathy, would you? Oh, who is this? I've gone through Julie, has said Kathy. It must be Heather. Okay. See if I can step over this train set here and show you the marble. And I don't know if this will show up on the tape or not. Grandmother Dale fixed the dog's toe with epoxy.
And ears.
And the ears and her thumb. And it had the epoxy that she repaired it with has turned pink. It hasn't remained white. Okay, now I've got to back up. I'm going to turn this off for a second. This is the Canterbury cabinet. And Grandmother had this lower part in the front hall, and at the end of the hall, she had the top part sitting on the floor. And the screen was behind it, and it might have been real difficult to see. I'm going to see if I can get in closer so that you can see some of the detail on this. This is all hand-carved with the lions' faces and the sitting Swami or whatever he is, and again the cherub all the way down, and all the way down to even the pulls on the doors are lions' faces. And let me see, I'm going to kneel down here, see if I can show you. This will be a good tape for you to hang on to in case we all go up in fire or something so we can remember what we had. Open up the cabinet, will you, Heather? Put that down. You are never to carry that, ever. That is entirely out of line for you.
What do you mean out of line?
That is wrong. You are never to do that. That is not cute. Open that up for me, would you? No, I wanted to see if I could show Julian how the cabinet backs were notched. Let's see if we can open this one up and show her how the backs of them are notched. Oh. Julian, I just realized that I pushed off and I wasn't recording, so I don't know where we are, so I'm going to repeat myself for a few minutes here. We had a glass man come to the house to talk to us about the glass in here. We did not know if it was glass or plastic. because it doesn't have a real large tap to it. Let me see if I can tap it for you. See, and it kind of sounds like real plastic or something in it. And he said no, that it was really old glass. It's really old leaded glass. You can see the leads and the sway to it, how it has given in. There's a sway to it. We have to pause here for an intermission. Well, Julian, again, I want to see if this tape can pick up all the faces involved in this cabinet, because I don't know where I stopped and what I recorded and what I didn't. I don't know if we can get in close to get details of the faces on the cabinetry and everything. That's all done by hand. And the age on it. Okay, and Heather is going to tell you, to introduce you to a friend of ours. Uh-huh.
Me and Mommy, when we were watching this up, we decided to name it Emperor Considious.
It's just so gaudy. Why don't you turn it around, Heather? This guy is also Sèvres, French porcelain maker. Turn it around the other way again so she can see all the gaudy colors in it and everything, and the sheen to his face. Yeah, most of them have little things like that in them because of how old they are. Okay, that's Emperor Confucius. Put him back a little bit more on the table, will you? We have wondered if this lamp was made of skin, because it's of parchment. It's dark parchment. And that picture right there at the foot of Emperor Confucius is a portrait of Precious when she was a young girl. And I have that in the back of it, so someone will know. And then we go to the cabinet, Julian, and the gold chair. And this cabinet was appraised at $4,000. And I want to take you in here, and I want to show you some of the pieces to show you what's so neat about it. This vase up here has been written up, and the information on Antique Monthly is shoved in on the inside of it. And there's an appraisal value, but I'm not going to give it to you over the tape. Let me just say there's an appraisal value that's shoved inside the tape, inside the vase. And inside this gold case is the porcelain that I told you that I loved so much. And it is, actually there are two. Can you see the guardian angel with the two children? Gosh, I hope this shows up on the tape. The guardian angel with the two children and the two, I guess they're cherubs or children angels next to it. But that piece right there is just extraordinary as far as I'm concerned. And all the pieces in there and all the way down to the snuff bottles and to the carved ivory pipes and things are just, I have not been able to date them yet. Just no time or anything on it yet. Now I'm going to go over here. I had to turn it off for a minute there. I tripped over the train set that we have set up every Christmas for Heather to play with. Okay, so over there we go from the gold chair and the gold cabinet to our Christmas tree, which was decorated mostly by Heather this year, and she did a great job. We go over to the old table that we don't know too much about. I'm going to get in closer for you. It's all hand-painted. We have no lights in Grandma Dale's lamp yet. They needed special kind of light. The vase is, again, crossed swords, which is Sèvres. Crossed swords being the name of the mark on the bottom of it. It's copied a lot, but there's ways you can authenticate it, and I had an antique dealer show me how you can determine whether it's a copy, a forgery, or a true mark. Okay, and there's one of the Chippendale chairs, one of the upholstered Chippendale chairs, and the other one is over there because the tree is in their way where they usually are. Here to the carved Chippendale chairs that are here next to the John Belter table and the bronze and the matching chair. It's a chess table. Okay, I'm going to turn around this way for you. Oop. I know what I wanted to do. see if I can get the faces on this mirror. Now, can you imagine having to baby tin in this plate on a place in a dark night and having the lights go out and have all these carved faces hanging around? Kind of spooky, huh? Okay. And then over here is where Heather does her piano on the keyboard. It's a little bit more responsive to her touch than the piano. And that cute little lamp there is just a great little piano lamp, just shines right over her shoulder for her to play. And wait, gotta see another face. Another spooky face carved into the back of an old rocker. Scare you to death on a windy, stormy night. And over there behind the Victorian chair, which is not my favorite by any means, is a matching carved table. Oh, I hope you're not too sick yet. The table and the chair are about the same period. I like the table a lot more than I like the chair. The chair is not a comfortable chair, and I don't care for even the look of it, so it's not necessarily a favorite of mine. Mantle here I have to show you. Remember these winged serpents here that were on Grandma's table? I don't know if you can remember. These winged serpents here, they are signed on the bottom 1886, Tiffany and Company. And I have no idea how to research that. Kind of goofy and kind of garish looking winged sea serpents of some kind. I don't even know what metal they are. I'll show you in the dining room. Up above the chair here are the portrait plates, and they have been signed and dated 1856 on the back. Okay, I'm going to walk into the kitchen here and give you an idea of what we've done here. Do you remember this brass samovar of Gail's? Remember how I showed you that all over in Russia they would put their broth, whatever they would cook, in very stout concentrations in here and have it small little fire or candle down there, and then they always had a teapot of boiling hot water on the, oops, can't get it back on now because I'm not looking with both eyes, had a pot of boiling hot water on the stove, and they would pour a little bit of the herb tea or the cocoa or the coffee, whatever they were serving with that, and then fill it up with the hot water off the stove so that it eliminated waste. And then in the kitchen, sugar, we put our dining room set and put, oh, I've got to turn this off and back up so I can show you something. You asked me where our china cabinet was that matched the dining room set. See, it's right over there to the right of the door, and it doesn't take up any visual space in the room at all. I'll walk you over there. Grandma Dale had a pewter teapot sitting on her counter. We didn't have any trouble with that at all because the man's name, the craftsman, the artsman, whatever you want to call it, his name was on the bottom of it. It is 1896, I think, and that is pewter. And I don't know why in the world anyone would make anything out of pewter. Very unattractive metal as far as I'm concerned. Okay, and that's about it. There's the cabinet in the kitchen, and we keep glasses and napkins and things in there that we need, and we eat in here. Now I'm going to go make you sick by walking into the master bedroom, trying to show you how all this furniture was accommodated. Julian, probably make you homesick at the same time. Okay, here we are, and this is what we did in here. We made good use of Grandma Dale's oils, again with lights on them. These are beautiful oils again. I haven't got the artist identified yet, signatures on it, but I haven't gotten a book to authenticate, as I say, and register who it is. beautiful lamp over there. We've stuck a night light bulb on it, and it just casts kind of a nice, pretty pink glow. And here's the bookcase. Gosh, I can't see through the viewfinder here, Sugar, how much of this is coming out. Let me turn on the light and see if we can get more detail. Get on and turn the fan on instead. Okay, here we go. Maybe we can get some more detail with that light. Okay, here is the bookcase with wonderful old art books, and it's just wonderful. And another oil. And again, what can I say? Just another beautiful oil for me to try to trace the artist down on. Some beautiful art books and things that she had. We are, let's see, where are we? Excuse me, Joel. Sorry. Okay, we still have the off-center fern stand, standing off-center, and Grandmother Dale's desk. The other drop leaf is upstairs. This is the chair that I thought went well with the one in the dining room. It's that big, oversized, kind of medieval-looking chair with needlepoint on it. This one I like. I like this one a lot. It's very medieval-looking, as I say, with the unicorns and everything on it, and it's not dirty, and it's just a great chair. However, it's too big for the piano room, and I don't want it to be a chair that everyone sits in, so we just kind of put it there where it kind of is sitting for the time being, and it works. Now I'm going to show you the duck picture, the Van Dyck. People will say it's a Van Dyke, but it's pronounced Van Dyck. And let me see if I can get it for you. Check out this frame. Now that is velvet around the frame, Julian. Velvet, red velvet. Okay, now forget the frame and go into the picture. And this is an oil, and Grandmother Dale believes that this is a Jacob duck, and we need to have this researched because what do I know? We have it on this wall in the bedroom, on the north wall, because it is just so ugly we don't want to look at it all the time. And we walk right by that and we don't see it, and it's more or less safe. There's something Grandma Dale did. You see this chair in front of us? This little boudoir chair? Well, Grandmother Dale had this hidden somewhere in her house. I don't know where she had it, but the back of it, apparently she just resurrected this chair. The back of it was all hand-carved a little design or something set up there, and Grandma, it was broken off, apparently, because when we brought it into the house, it broke off again, and that whole top section there that sits on that, the brown backing of the chair is made of epoxy. Grandmother Dale just whipped up some epoxy and some brown from her artist oils and molded a piece up there and attached it on so that it would give the illusion of not being broken. And so that goes in here. And of course the bathtub is torn apart because the fixtures need to be changed to match the colors in the shower. Hang on, babe, somebody just rang the doorbell. And I'm back. When we had to have the shower replaced, we had it replaced with 2 heads. So there's a shower head there and a shower head there, and you see that how that one comes off. Last night, Heather was in here, and she was using that one as a microphone, and she was singing all the Christmas songs in the world that she knew to the top of her lungs. And I reached through, put my head through the door, and for some reason I just said, Heather, they announced on the news that Christmas has been canceled. And she just stopped, and she said, what? She believed me. She said, what? And I said, yeah, Christmas has been canceled. And I closed the sliding door because I couldn't stand it, and I thought I was going to start to laugh. And she went, oh, no. I thought, how long is this child going to believe that Christmas has really been canceled by somebody on the news? And so we sat in here, waited and waited and waited, and finally the sliding door opened, and she stuck her head in, and she said, are you serious? It was great. It went on for a long time. This chair also was written up in one of the antique books that I bought at the bookstore. Oh, I can't remember anything about it. The sides open up, I mean, like this. You know, had these Let's see if I can show you. Anyway, the sides lift up on it. It's a great table. We wish we had two of them so we could use it as a side table. It's a beautiful table. We just need another one of them. Okay, babe, let's see. I don't think I'm going to take you upstairs. I don't know if I showed you the table in the front hall. Do you remember the table or the mirror that I told you about with the faces that are in the front room? We had that mirror in here for a time, and you walked right by it. You didn't see it. So we took one nondescript mirror in here and took the other one in the other room. And that, my dear, is the story of how Grandma Dale's furniture got accommodated into our house. It was very easy. Upstairs, there's a few extra chairs, overstuffed chairs here and there. I don't, know what else to show you other than it just worked out real easy. We do have that other piano in storage. The other piano and the buffet are in storage. And other than that, any day Doug will allow me to roll up this abominable oriental rug with a dog bone sitting on it. But right now, he's not ready to part with it. Something's going on down this hall. Okay, wait a minute.
Wait, I'm not. Look at this one.
Oh, ow, I sat down and broke my
I
eye.
have to get them all set up, okay?
Heather, serenade us, please.
Huh? No way.
This is Stephen's Cheerleaders from Hell.
And also the Star Trek people are these rebels that are trying to identify. Here it goes, Mama.
Sachet. Sachet.
Come on! Let's get those cowboys! Come on!
Oh my goodness. Sashay. Sashay, turn around. Sashay, turn around.
This one?
Obey me, Sashay. Turn
Mommy,
around.
Mommy.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sashay, turn around.
Mommy.
Sashay, turn around. Turn around.
Mommy.
Turn around, Sash. Come on, you can do it. Please be smart. No, she can't do it.
Is it this one? Mom, turn it off.
Sick in the brain, dog.
Can I dance to 3? What?
Oh, that's awesome psychic. Okay. You were cheerleaders that lived on the team. And it starts at you in the team. And these guys watch each other and kind of hijack the train. That'd be so awesome. The killer cheerleaders.
You gotta be this one. Mommy, is it? You want me to do this one?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Ready?
Ready. Uh-oh, she's sick in the head. The music's gone to her. I thought you meant play along. I didn't know you were going to dance and shimmy. Okay, that's enough. I can't stand it. I'm through. Julie, I wanted to show you these lamps that Grandma Dale had. She had 2 of these. And we have one down here in the library and one upstairs in the other bedroom. And they're pretty, and we got them in here. What else can I show you? I'll show you the lights in the front of the house in a little while. No one will believe that. It's just one 3D house. In fact,
Julie, this is,
that looks like where Santa Claus would live.
this is where, what should I say, Mom?
This is where Santa Claus lives.
This is where Santa Claus lives. And pretty soon we'll be in Prestonwood, and we're gonna
Oh yeah.
look at all the lights, and we'll tape some of that for you if you want.
I hope they're happy.
Go slower.
Oh, I wish I could just go.
I am in the market for a nice nativity scene, and I haven't really seen one. You know, for the mantle or something. Have you seen a pretty nativity scene?
In the background talking is Mrs. Ingle.
They used to have such nice
That's Steven.
ceramic ones, but I
He's
really haven't
recording
seen
too.
one in a long time.
You know what? It
And that's
seems
Mrs. Ingle.
Heather, come on. It seems more the last time I saw one was
This is some of the houses on Prestonwood.
Ellie. Have you been down here before?
We're going to go
You
see
remember?
some of them.
Oh, good.
See, there's some over there. Some there.
We made it.
That's a Scrooge.
Oh, these are so pretty.
I just
Oh,
really
look
are
at
so
that one over
fortunate
there.
to not have to live in this neighborhood to be so close to it.
I know it. I know. My thoughts exactly.
Because it is just terrible that people are driving
Oh, yeah.
next weekend. It's just going to be, they're driving nuts. It was
Look
like
at-
like those people had the party and the neighbors had the party.
Oh, yeah, you. Right.
That was wild.
Oh, you didn't go to the Fargo's birthday party?
Drive slowly so I can read this to Julie.
I
Ready,
was
Julie?
in California.
Drive slowly. It says,
What if this
the
happened?
12th day of Christmas in Texas,
I don't want to go down there by myself.
Yeah.
on the first day of Christmas,
Well, why don't you come get me?
possum in a pine tree.
She was late.
A true love gave to me a possum in a pine tree.
Yeah.
The second day of Christmas, some kicking boots.
Had that music.
Oh, yeah. Doug went over. He was all by himself, and he had enough nerve to go over. I admire him
Third
for
day
going
of
over,
Christmas,
but,
Texas.
yeah,
Something.
they had a real. Doug said Bill was in a wonderful Elvis Presley costume. No, he said
Fourth
a
day,
wonderful.
some
He said, Rini, it was
armadillos.
great.
Good for
I know. Aren't they
The
fun people?
fifth day,
Aren't they fun
Spanish.
Well, I don't know them at all. I've
Oh,
never
they are.
watched.
Well, see, I went through the house, and because she lives across
Sixth
the
day,
street.
coyotes. Howland.
It is wonderful. It is just
It
you
is
were
an
right.
Italian villa.
It is. It absolutely is. And they're fun people.
Seventh
They're really
Day
nice, fun people to
Margaritas.
know.
Do they have college age kids?
Yeah, I think their
Seventh,
youngest
eighth
daughter
day,
just
eighth
graduated. and
Cowboys
she was
roping.
the one that just married.
I can't even
Yeah.
read these and tape at the same time.
I'm opening one eye.
They look so
A
blurry.
puzzled bowl.
Marty, do you know anything about this black cat that's hanging around our house?
Is it long hair
Beautiful cat.
with brown kind of underfur?
I don't know if that's it or not, but it has been declawed and it's part Persian. It is a beautiful
Well's a
cat.
Oh, that's
pumpkin.
that cat that the Hickmans come and look at.
Who
I'm
are they?
sure.
The red-haired ladies? Red-haired
Yes.
lady
Yes.
that lives on the other side of you?
Yes.
Or two? Okay.
It's a beautiful long-haired black
Right.
cat. I think it's male, but it has some kind of a brown.
then Happy New Year.
Under,
Things are set up. You just put the tape in the.
Whoa.
You just put a blind tape in and a blind tape in the other one and let it play, and it's copied. That's all you
now
do.
ours is a smaller tape. And
Oh shoot, that's that
it may not
thing
work.
to do. Yeah, you're right. I
Yeah,
think Good Tidings. That is a beautiful yard. Look at that. With the lamb.
I
Julie,
think these,
you know
these
what I like
figures are
about
so,
this?
so much prettier than the cartoons. I
I
like
do.
What
I
they
like
do
these.
is
More traditional, like you said.
they have a story on each one.
This is, I think, my favorite strip.
See, look at that little set right there.
I don't want you guys to do that.
See
Let
there?
us go into that.
That's dangerous.
That's what
Are you
it
freezing
means.
to death? Let me get some meat going.
I'm not freezing.
Are you sure you're not freezing?
Yeah.
They really
So
are.
what do
They're
you
right.
want for Christmas, Julie?
They're all the same.
I'll tell you
Right.
what I
This is the
want.
best block.
Julie or John, I want a low control car, I want a Sega Genesis, I want a race car, I want a, what's it called? A go-kart, I want some more necklaces that John gives me, because those are so pretty.
Oh, the bicyclists are right behind us.
And I want,
What? Run out. That's great.
Julie, guess what? I'm taping
Well, they're
this.
bundled up.
So excuse me if it's kind of jiggly, but I'm doing my best.
And the angels in the trees. That is cute. You are right.
Like a giant maze where I am.
Yeah, it does. Heather, you know what? I don't think they would take very well.